guys, thanks for tuning in. This is going to be a quick rundown of my shotgun. What I consider the ultimate defensive shotgun, and could also be considered a very, very budget-friendly tactical shotgun as well. And I'll go over why. Now, again, my personal tastes, my personal requirements for what I look for in a defensive shotgun is what we're talking about here. So, your requirements, your tastes, your personal preferences may be vastly different, I don't know. But for me, this setup works really, really well. As you guys know, I picked up a used Mossberg 500 here about a week and a half ago or so. And I told you I was going to be making some changes to it. Originally, it looked like this, okay? This is my Maverick 88. Basically, I took the parts off of the Mossberg 500 and put them on the Maverick 88. This is my truck gun. And I liked the fact that it had the folding stock on it, so I took it from the Mossberg 500, put it on the Maverick 88, which was basically just a stock Maverick 88, except for the fact that I had chopped the field barrel down to a 19-inch barrel. But other than that, I thought, you know what, this will actually work even better as a truck gun because I got a folding stock on it now. Even though I'm not a big fan of this stock, this style, it's kind of like an old 80s action movie shotgun where you shoot from the hip and never aim at anything but manage to hit everybody. But it works well for a truck gun because it makes it more compact. So essentially, I went from something that looked basically like this to this, okay? And this is how I have it set up now. This is the Mossberg 500, and I'm going to kind of quickly just run down everything that I've done to it. So first up, the biggest difference is going to be the stock and the forend. This is a Knox stock set from Blackhawk. This is the non-recoil reducing version. I don't have any problems with 12 gauge recoil, although some people do. And so I didn't feel like paying twice as much to have some, loaded springs in here, which is going to help me reduce recoil when I don't need it. I do like the collapsible stock. For me, a collapsible stock or some sort of stock that allows you to adjust the length of pull is a must-have on a defensive shotgun or a defensive rifle in general, because it allows you to bring that shotgun from over on your shoulder to the center of your body. And depending on how long your arms are, if you've got a full-length shotgun stock, it may be harder to do that and get on target and get your cheek down and do what you need to do, and have it here where it needs to be as opposed to over here where you're kind of like this. This just helps you to manage recoil. It's going to help you get on target. It's just a better shooting stance for long guns, especially shotguns, especially 12 gauge that has a good amount of recoil. So I really like the collapsible stock, and I think it's adjusting the length of the pull is a must-have on a defensive shotgun. The grip itself is pretty nice. This is a Gen 2 Knox stock, kind of an odd-shaped grip, but it actually works really well. It feels really good when shooting. Now I've only had a chance since I've made the adjustments to it to put about 20 rounds through it, but very, very comfortable. I like it a lot. Great stock, great pistol grip. The forend, nothing special at all. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just it's a synthetic forend that came with the stock. Matches the stock, so it looks good, but it is what it is. So it works well, and that's all you need. Then of course I've got the side saddle over here. This is a fairly inexpensive one, about 20 bucks on eBay. You can pick them up. It's got the aluminum backer on here that just goes in with a screw through here and a screw on the inside. And then you've got a replaceable card here that comes off and kind of locks in. So if you've got extra cards, you can actually have them in a mag pouch and load more cards on there. It seems to hold up really well under recoil. It didn't move, didn't budge, didn't drop any shells. So for 20 bucks, I was pretty happy with it. Time will tell if it holds up, but we'll see how it goes. Then of course got a fiber optic front sight. I like these for low light conditions in the green. If you're going to go with a fiber optic front sight for a defensive shotgun, I recommend going green instead of red. Red works really well during the day for me, so I keep it like on my Remington 870 for hunting. But at night or lower light conditions, the green just tends to pull in more ambient light, and so you can see more of it at night than you can with the red. And you can certainly see more on this than you could with like, let's say, just a standard little bead front sight. So it's not a night sight, but it is definitely enhanced, and they're pretty inexpensive. I mean, you can get them for about 15 bucks. Then of course we've got a good 2-point sling, which I think is just a must-have. It's just going to help you stabilize the firearm when you're shooting if you need to. And I think every long gun should have a sling of some sort to retain it to your body for whatever you may need it for. Then of course, last but not least, we've got the flashlight and the flashlight mount. This is a very inexpensive ProTech flashlight mount. About 15 bucks, Walmart, Academy, Amazon, whatever. The light itself is it's just 140 lumen Bushnell. Picked it up for 20 bucks. They're very, very inexpensive, and they work really well. I like the fact that they take AA batteries, so that they're very, you know, inexpensive to swap out batteries on. 140 lumens, it's not going to blind anybody. Doesn't have a strobe feature or anything like that, but at night or in low light conditions, okay, that is going to throw somebody off, and it's going to light up the situation enough that you know what you need to do next. Okay, you know if you need to pull the trigger or whatever it is. So basically that's it, guys. I mean, there you go. There's my setup for the Mossberg 500. This is what for me personally is kind of the ultimate defensive shotgun, and I think it's a great option out there. And these are all like just kind of swappable parts, guys. These are drop-in parts, very, very easy to do. If you're looking to make upgrades to your shotgun, this is all very, very simple and very budget friendly as well. I mean, total without the shotgun, I've got about $120 in parts here. Okay, that's a lot cheaper than going and buying a tactical shotgun, because we've got a used Mossberg here that's worth about 200 bucks. $120 worth of upgrades. We've got a really nice defensive shotgun for about $320, and you can even drop that price more if you start with like a Maverick 88 or something that you pay 150 bucks used for. So a lot of good budget options here, in addition to it just being a really, really, really nice option for a defensive shotgun. So there you go, guys. There is my version of the ultimate defensive shotgun. Very simple, easy, and budget friendly. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate you watching, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.